Well, this is a problem we continue to hear more about. And tonight, Valentina Wilson kicks off a series about gangs in Greenville. It's a complicated investigation. Val, what did you find?
West police say gang members are of all races and they aren't limited to one area. They can be anywhere, but they say there are some hot spots in West Greenville. Investigators tell me the West 5th Street boys operate from 5th Street north to the river and from Memorial to downtown. Other streets known for gang activity include Pitt and Brown or the Kearney Park area. Myrtle and 14th Streets, which is in downtown. Howell and Evans, just a few blocks from J.H. Rose High School and Frontgate Drive. I rode along with police to get the facts right on what they're doing to combat gang-related crime.
Bloods, Crips, West 5th Street.
Just some of the gangs police say are operating in Greenville.
Let me see your hand. Let me see your hand.
And there are lesser-known names like MS-13 and Folk Nation. Some stand out because of tattoos or colors.
See, red blood. Have like a red t-shirt on a red belt or whatever. Oh, y'all put on y'all hoods. Represent yourself. He got so many armed robbery charges, don't make no sense. He runs things on the side.
Officer E. Robinson patrols the streets.
Pitt and Brown.
And on a January night, I saw firsthand what he sees every day.
It's gangs everywhere. I don't care how big or how small a city is.
Robinson says where there are gangs, there's crime.
Most drug dealers now and gang members are doing break-ins because they said they can make more money by doing a break-in than they could selling drugs.
They say you can't pick nobody up and you can't arrest a person unless they do a crime.
Joyce Johnson's 36-year-old son was killed in what police call a gang-related shooting and robbery in Greenville's West Point neighborhood. Family members say Anthony Breeze Johnson moved to Greenville 3 months before he was gunned down. His murder January 2nd and a series of crimes just 2 weeks before it sparked a police crackdown on violent offenders. Investigators arrested 16-year-old Jarrell May, who's charged with Breeze's murder. A few weeks after the deadly shooting, Breeze's townhome sits empty. Belongings placed at the curbside here. It's 11 o'clock at night. The streets are empty. Hardly a sound. Police say it's proof that their patrols are working. Breeze's mother lives in Tarboro, but she's concerned about the Greenville gang problem.
They really need to be caught because they're going around and they're hurting innocent people for nothing.
What a gang member would normally do, or a dope boy, they will keep their stash right beside them some kind of way.
Back on our ride-along, we stopped outside a Greenville grocery store.
And when they see the police, they would sometimes drop their stash in here or nearby. Sometimes they lay a gun or something up underneath the house. We already gotten 2 guns from up underneath this one.
I walked the streets with Officer Robinson to get the facts right on the secret society of gangs, a society police call violent. How would you qualify the gang problem in Greenville?
I would say bad anytime a group of guys would jump on one guy. Just a couple weeks ago, one guy walked out the store. 7 guys jumped on him and beat him up. That's pretty much what you call on the street putting in work.
Putting in work, he says. I talked with Greenville Police Chief Hassan Aiden about the recent beefed-up patrols. He tells me 70 officers and command staff took part in the effort, including the Highway Patrol and the Pitt County Sheriff's Office.
The officers went out. It was a high visibility, both overt and covert. So we had people in plain clothes, and then we had people in uniforms, on bikes, on Segways, in cars. We had our command station out there, but what we saw really was just crime just drop.
Chief Aiden said police wanted to capture 50 violent offenders, many of them gang members. Tomorrow night at 6, I'll tell you just how many arrests they made and what they plan to do next to keep Greenville neighbors safe.
And an update next.